What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about the Oxtoon Cineview HE wireless transmission system. Now this is a full HD wireless transmission system, perfect for filmmakers, DPs, and so on. It also has UVC output, which allows you to do wireless live streaming using any camera. Now Oxtoon makes two different versions of this transmission system. They have the HE, which is full HDMI compatibility, and then they have the SE, which is SDI compatibility. Both are capable of reaching up to 350 meters or 1,200 feet of range. I'm going to do a range test later on in this video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. In the box, you get the transmitter and the receiver, and you get 8 antennas, 2 for 2.4 gigahertz, and then 5 gigahertz for the other 2. So you get dual band technology here that minimizes dropouts, and it also gives us less latency. And the last two things you get in the box are 2 cold shoe adapters, which mount directly onto your camera. Now, when it comes down to batteries, you can use any Sony MPF style battery that you want. There's 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large, with a Diet Coke. Scratch that. Now there's 3 different sizes of this battery. You get the small, medium, and large. I use the larger batteries. They give me about 6 to 8 hours of battery life. It depends on the manufacturer that you buy from. I'll link some of the best batteries down below, so check that out. And then you can also use the lighter batteries if you're mounting directly onto your camera without any other support or camera cage, because that is a lot of pressure that goes onto the hot shoe mount of your camera. You want to be as light as possible there so you don't damage any components of your camera. Now the unit is built like an absolute tank. It feels like a solid block of aluminum. It is a fanless design, which is fantastic because we don't have to waste any battery life on the fan. We don't have to expect any noise coming from the fan, and it just makes the unit more sturdy. When it comes down to heat, it just stays mildly warm. It never overheated on me, especially during long days worth of shoots. The display on the unit is fantastic. Everything is displayed to you perfectly, such as the group and channel, along with the actual percentage of the battery. Before, I would have to worry about the little bar that's on the battery life indicator and just look at the bar, but that wasn't enough data for me. Percentage is perfect because that can allow me to estimate how much I have left of shooting time before the battery dies. So I like how they added that battery percentage. With the Cineview, we have an option of using 20 different channels of connectivity. So this is perfect, especially if you're shooting in a lot busier environments with a lot of wireless signals going through. But the auto channel switcher does a great job of choosing the healthiest and strongest channel to transmit the signal, so you don't have to worry about anything there. Another fantastic feature about the Cineview is that you can use multiple devices at once. So I was able to hook up my iPad wirelessly, my external monitor wirelessly, and I was able to hook it up to StreamYard or any other live streaming service using just this system, which is great, and everything worked perfectly. You can actually hook up to 4 different receivers to the Cineview, so if you have multiple monitors or multiple cameras, that's the best way to do it. Now, if you want access to this live feed via your mobile devices, you have to download the Oxtoon app. This gives us the ability to, of course, monitor live footage coming from your camera, but it also allows us to have a lot of professional features such as zebras. You can load in your own custom LUTs, you can use false color along with histograms, and you can even record video and audio directly to your mobile device using that live stream that's coming from your camera's feed. But it's not going to give you the best quality, but it's great to have as a backup. And I love the fact that it also records audio too. When it comes down to the overall range test, this thing is rated at 1,200 feet of range, unobstructed of course, but I decided to put it up with the challenge. So I just went around a few buildings, a few walls, and yes, I did lose signal at about 800 feet or so, but I was in between concrete walls and different buildings and houses and townhouses and so forth. So I really love the fact that I was still able to get 800 feet out of the system, but if you're in an open field, 1,200 feet will work flawlessly. It will reconnect very quickly, as you can see here. So if it does black out, you don't have to switch off the system and turn it back on. It will automatically reconnect. Overall, I highly recommend this system. I think it's the best unit out right now for its price. And the build quality, the fact that it's one solid block of aluminum, I think is just an absolute killer. So if you're interested in the Cineview HE, check out the link down below. Now, for those of you who are pro filmmakers, I do recommend the SDI version or the SE version instead of the HDMI version. You'll be able to rent it out for more money, and you'll be able to use it on a lot more professional shoots. So I'll link down both of those units down below. All right, I'll see you in another video. Peace.